quick video here on harmonic mixing, and this is about when you are mixing, you can sometimes go with the sound and see what sounds good, but in this case I want to be more precise and look at the notes of each instrument and see how it fits together with the other instruments that are playing. So I have this guitar sound here. There are ways to be very precise and get every single note when it's hitting, and you can easily find such plugins. But if you want to go with the fruity parametric EQ True, then you can have this easy setting here where you can right click on any of the bands and you can press the key. And let's say there are a lot of notes that are hitting in F, then you can just press F. I will say around 698. I can then press this and it will adjust to that precise frequency. And in that frequency we have some information. So every time it hits the F note, it's going to be a little bit more present. But the way I can also use this to an advantage is find this precise note, which was 698 Hertz. And I can go to other instruments which it can be in a conflict with. So we can take this bass line here also. Then I can hit that note again, which was 698 Hertz. And then I can make a small dip and also make the bandwidth a little narrower. So this way when you play it together, there's room for both the frequencies, and you might also adjust it even more precisely. And the way you can do that is only have this note docking whenever the F note is hitting on the guitar sound. And that might sound like it's overdoing it, but you can actually do that in a quick way. You can mark all of the F notes here, then you copy them, then you make a new pattern. Then I would add the MIDI. It's called the MIDI out, I think here. Then I will select the port and just say 4. And then I can copy and paste these F notes into this MIDI. So now they're here. And I think some of them were blanked out, but that's also pasted. To get these precise EQ adjustments, you could find this F note each time it was hitting from the guitar. You can dock it on the bass sound. And a really boring way to do it, but efficient, is just selecting key, then F 698 Hertz. Then I would get the MIDI, and the MIDI I could use for some plugin also, like a C6 to dock it on one frequency. But here I'm just showing you a simple way just to illustrate it. I'm just saying create automation clip here on the note. Then you can see it's making this dock. Then I'm gonna narrow it down a lot and make the dock a little bit less aggressive. So you can see here, just make this dock because the F note was hitting here and it's also hitting over here. I'll make sure I'm pasting the 50% value so the EQ just stays level whenever it's not activated. So you can see it becomes tedious to just sit and click here, but it actually it's not too bad. And that's all of the F notes hitting on the 698 Hertz frequency. Now I'll just copy it, then I'll insert it over here. So it just follows the guitar melody over here. And I'll just play the whole track here so you can see what kind of track it is. Probably release this track on Friday, so follow on Spotify to get it first. As you could see, the EQ band was docking every time the note was hitting, and I created these automation clips that was adjusted according to the notes. Each time this 698 Hertz was present in the guitar note, it is docking here on the bass bus. This is a nice detail. You can apply it to all of your mixes if you want to, and it's a really good way of making sure that both instruments get their room, because they often don't hit the exact same notes, so there are some differences. And this is called harmonic mixing because you are actually focusing on the harmonics and the specific tones that the instruments are emanating. This was just the F note, which is represented here, but it can also be any other note. And you can also check out my other video where I use another technique where I record the automation of me adjusting a band here. So this method is like more precise and more robotic to show you a way you can make more room in your mix. And if you like the track which I used for this example, then you can check it out on Friday when I am releasing it. And yeah, you follow on Spotify, so you can stick around and listen for my upcoming tracks. Otherwise, this was it for this quick tutorial, and I hope you liked it. And there's some tips that you can apply for yourself. Let me know in the comments if there's any specifics or anything about this tutorial. And stick around for more videos in the future on music production tutorials. I also offer mixing and mastering services on my website, so check that out. Otherwise, check out my music. It's at the link in the description. Comment and like the video. It's very good for the algorithm, so my video is pushed to more people. And hopefully you can use this video. So thanks for sticking around. See ya.